Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today, thanks to Patreon, I'm starting a new series. Uh, Now, this series is something that I've actually been wanting to watch for quite a while, and not only that, but I actually tried to get into the source of the anime before even knowing about the anime itself. Unfortunately, it was a little bit difficult to get into, and it was due to a couple of things. Um, it's a mobile gotcha game, and while I'm pretty sure the story's pretty fun and the characters are pretty interesting, the uh, the graphics and the presentation were a little rough, and that's one of the reasons I was never able to get into it. I only played like I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, the graphics and the combat and the fact that it's a portrait style game for some reason, as opposed to being in landscape like most other games. Uh, yeah, it was not something that was easy to get into, especially considering um, the other games that I was playing at the time were so much more appealing in other ways, and in those specific ways. Uh, and even now, now with Genshin Impact, it makes almost every other gotcha game kind of seem like it's not trying as hard. So yeah, that's the biggest reason I didn't get into it, even though I was really interested in getting into that world. But yeah, I found out that was an anime, and surprisingly enough, somebody was generous enough to suggest this. So now I get to watch it. But yeah, with that said, I actually don't know anything at all about this except from my vague memory about how the game starts. So this is going to be fun to get into. So, yeah, with that said, let's get started. Some great designs already, and also the animation is actually really interesting. I didn't expect animation this good. Also, I really like her design. The main character's name is Gran, so I wonder when he comes into play. Is that part of her clothing, or is that attached to her chest? I hate his voice acting. Oh, okay, they're all dead now. I guess this is the opening. I'm gonna skip it as usual. I tend to avoid openings until the end of a series so they don't spoil things for me. So she's gonna fall onto this unsuspecting town. This is not how I remember the game starting. Is that our main character? Why is he wearing armor just to cut wood? Is that why he's wearing the armor? It's gonna be really easy to remember the main character's name considering it's in the title. Oh, okay, so she is gonna fall from there. And I guess they're gonna see the explosion. Oh, this is interesting. I always liked POV things like this, seeing the same event from different perspectives. Also, she fell from a really big height. I wonder what's gonna break her fall. Normally, it's not something people would go investigate right away. You'd think it'd be dangerous. This animation is really good. So I guess this is the mascot character. This is the Paimon of Granblue Fantasy, or maybe Foe from Fate Grand Order. Although this one's much more annoying than Foe because it talks. Oh, so she. It seems like she landed gently on the grass somehow. I really like how the lines look. It's like sketchy, but also I don't know. It almost seems like each frame is drawn in Photoshop or something. I really like the style. The less like you, the better, whatever your name is. Oh, it's an island. Emergency food. Also, it bothers me how he flies. Lyria. So she was some sort of experiment or something. So is that Night Lady dead? You'd think something is like the ship should still be above them, right? So I like how nobody's acknowledging like those ruins to the right. Okay, here they come. So they came with weapons. Are they supposed to kill on sight or and just threaten anyone who got close to her or something. All right. Unlike the main character from Fate Grand Order, this guy actually has combat uh, expertise. Then again, the things that Gran is gonna fight, I doubt, are on the same level as the things Ritsuka goes up against. Why do you look so smug about it, though? So he was pretty nonchalant about slicing. Oh, there's guns. Well, flares. Seems she's fine as well. I guess that explosion did nothing to anyone. Also, that run animation that she has. They're very close to the village. I feel they could go extremely wrong here. Oh, wow, she is fast. Ice. Oh, yep, ice. How did you get that prepared so quickly? Unless that was already prepared beforehand. Well, no, besides that, you kind of fell from very high up. Good that they're having this conversation, this extremely hidden location. He's extremely motivated despite, just being very loosely involved here. I wonder if his village is going to be attacked because it was super close. All right, well, that's already getting bad. Well, that's to be expected. Oh, she could easily take care of those amounts of soldiers. Seems like she sliced his neck there. So they're all dead, right? He just murdered some people, right? He's surprisingly lax about this. I don't know if he's ever done this before, but he already seems fairly comfortable with taking people's lives. I don't think slicing at a person with a sword is going to just knock them out. I know there's no blood, but still. There was a lot of soldiers in that ship. Man, that guy was okay too. That explosion did literally nothing. That guy's a mage, probably. Wait, is that another one, or is that the same one? That doesn't look great. They really skimped on the creatures, it seems. I've said this before and I'll say this again. 3D never works when it's an organic thing, in anime at least. So, what's gonna happen here? Also, there's blood now. There's a lot of blood, and you can see the wound. It seems that the dragon was satisfied with just attacking him. Well, Granblue Fantasy was interesting, and but it seems this is the end of the series now. It was a short series, but it was fun while it lasted. Oh. So what exactly is her power? Does she have like super regeneration or something? That would explain why she survived the fall. Did he heal? So whatever she was trying to do did succeed, it seems. Yeah, he's fully healed. Oh, okay, so they're back here? Or okay, it's leaving that the ruins were relevant in some way for some reason. They seem to know what's going on. How did they know they were supposed to say that and that that would happen? So he's able to summon things, or they together. Seems like its mouth is bound, so it doesn't seem like he'll be able to help much with that. But well, this was an interesting start to the series. I really love the animation. Um, but as of now, the characterization is a little light. I thought we were going to get a little bit more about Gran. Before this whole stuff happened, like all this. I want to call her a princess, but I doubt she's a princess. Uh, I did like seeing his perspective after we saw what happened. I always like seeing that, which I mentioned before. Um, yeah, it was actually a pretty interesting first episode. My only like thing was pretty much what I said at the end is like they seemed to know what was going on despite especially Gran, like I have no idea how he knew what he was supposed to do there. Maybe she explained things to him while he was unconscious and we just didn't see it. Let's go with that. But looking forward to the next episode. Looking forward to seeing where this goes. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this first episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.